Well, good afternoon, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. I am Sharaledon Brave. It is so good to see you all, and I am not seeing you all again. Let me see if I can try this and get it right this time. Because as of last, I saw what the issue was, but what I have not been able to do swipe left to reveal comments and reactions, but I'm still not seeing, and swipe left. Maybe I'll get you all on. So, again, I am Poet Sharaledon D. Brave. It is so good to be before you. And there you go, Aunt Barbara. Thank you so much for letting me know that I am being seen. That's important because last week, even though I know that you guys were there, I could not see you. So it's great to know that you are there. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got three pieces that I would like to share with you all today. These pieces, one or two you may have heard before, but it has been a good while. I am working on a new project, so I would like your feedback on these three because these three are part of a larger project overall. So let's go ahead and get started with invocation. And I see Van Andrea. Thank you, my sister, for being with me. I appreciate you. I invoke the power of the Holy Presence to be present in my living and to forgive me when I have doubts or fear or any careless misgiving. I invoke the care of the one who knows my nature by my name, who holds me close and wipes my tears and shields me from crippling shame. I invoke the goodness of the giver who gives without regards. And if I think or lack or want, my mind my giver guards. I invoke the character of the vine to show me how to be, to understand that who I am is greater than what others see. I invoke the passion of the lover of my soul, for it is this passion in this moment that my being is completely whole. Again, good afternoon, my brothers and my sisters. Again, it's so good to be before you. I hope that the weather is as fine and nice where you are as it is where I am. All right. So again, I do have three pieces and I would like to go ahead and get started with those. Let me go ahead and just get a sip here. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got here. The first piece, I'm going to kind of do these in a different order than I have them lined up, only because that's what Spirit's moving me to do, and I don't want to push against, but rather to surrender and be a part of. This piece is entitled Knee Deep in the River Jordan, and after I've read this piece, I want to give you a little background on it. I stand on the rock that has set me free, dropping the boulders that were burdening me. I stand in the river that gives renewed life, guiding me, lifting me through the world of strife. I stand on the banks that gives me great hope. When I feel myself slipping, God's grace is my rope. I stand on the praise that is mine to give, giving God the glory for as long as I live. Knee deep in the River Jordan. I've read this before, and I may have even shared the story behind this particular piece. A very good childhood friend, Vince, we called him Vince, his name was Vincent. Vincent actually was the brother of one of my aunts by marriage, but we all grew up as friends and family. And Vincent called me, I think it was like in 2017, it might have been. Vincent called me out of the blue, and he told me that he wanted me to write this poem, and he gave me the title of the poem, Knee Deep in the River Jordan. Now, it was something that Vincent knew that I knew that was kind of, we chuckled about it in our own way. Vincent, by that time, was a double amputee. And so to do this poem, Knee Deep in the River Jordan, I think one thing was for him to, his little sense of humor. But then I said to Vince, I said, and I can do it, it's just not the easiest thing for me to do as writing a piece and then titling it later. But I said, Vincent, it's kind of more difficult for me to write a piece based on a title. He said, homeboy Sharaledon, you got this. And so I wrote this piece, and it was everything that I thought, let's say it was everything that he thought it could be, and I fell in love with it as well. And not long after this piece was written, I had the opportunity to share with him. Vincent made his transition. And so I love this piece, and it is part of a larger project that I'm working on toward the end of the year. And I will give you more information on that as time goes by. The next piece I would like to do, Brother Daniel Black, my brother, I have not looked at trees the same way since your Friday broadcast regarding trees. I did get an opportunity to see the broadcast regarding the wind. Thank you, my brother. Everything. I mean, you should see how I look at trees now in regard to wind. So if you have not had the opportunity to tune in with Dr. Daniel Black on Fridays, I go to his Facebook page because I don't want to give out the time and give it out wrong, but it is on Friday. Check with him, and please tune in with Dr. Daniel Black on Friday. It's in the evening. Again, check out his Facebook page. There'll be information there for that. Do yourself and your soul some good. All right. The next piece I'd like to do is a piece entitled My Quiet Voice. There is a quiet voice that moves me, that never leaves me alone. Let me do this one again. There is a quiet voice that moves me, that never leaves me alone. It would be here after I transition as it was here before I was born. It is the quiet voice of love, the unmistakable voice of reason. It is the confident voice of thought that keeps my decisions pleasing. Pleasing to know that it is all good, however it may look to the natural eye. Being embraced by the grace of God, I don't get caught up in the why. I do not have all the answers, none of us ever do. I make the choice that suits me best. I hope the same for you. My quiet voice. This week has been an interesting week. Speaking about the quiet voice, I think it was Monday. I got up in a wonderful space. The whole, sometimes some of us will put a block of time aside to meditate and just to commune and be as one. But I woke up in that space and I spent the whole day in that space, and what a wonderful communion that was with my spirit, divine, mind, and I will tell you, it did my soul good. I needed that. I did not know how much I needed it, and so that meant that there was a little less time on social media. There was a little less time on the phone. There was a little less time reaching out, even handling business. But it did my soul well. So that's the quiet voice when it tells you to slow down and just pause and take time for yourself. Do that. So the last piece I'd like to share with you is a piece entitled What Mountain? Here stands this mountain perched majestically high, its razor horn crest sharply piercing the skies. This mountain stands fast, obstructing my very growth. Couldn't go over or under, I know, I tried them both. This mountain stands solidly, blocking greener pastures. This mountain, this rock, I must surely master. Standing in the distance, it grows from all my fears, getting harder to contend with from days to months, months to years. One morning as I awoke, singing praises of gratitude, look at that menacing mountain with all its girth and altitude. Now I scale this very mountain, reaching its very peak, believing I can manifest whatever I plainly speak. This mountain continues to strengthen me as I squarely address my fears. For there is no mountain greater than my loving God who cares. What mountain? And I ask the question again. What mountain? What mountain is before you that you yourself, with the God that lies and moves and has his being within you, cannot conquer? There is no such mountain, but you have to believe that. Again, there is no such mountain, but you have to believe that. So those are the three pieces. What mountain? My quiet voice, and knee deep in the River Jordan. I see Reverend Dr. David Lay, thank you so much. Kevin James, thank you for being with me. Absolutely. Thank you. Something else. Coming up, you guys may have seen a post from me regarding we do now have HBCU Cafe coffee line called the Bold and the Brave. And we also have a new addition to the cup line, the I cup. And what I'm going to do, because I wanted you to be able to see it, I didn't want it to be turned backward. I'm going to flip you for just a second so that you can see, and I hope there's enough light here that you'll be able to see. There we are. So we have the on my right, the HBCU Cafe coffee. It is 12 ounces. It's called Bold and Brave. It will be on the website after this weekend. So Saturday, definitely Sunday, you will be able to order this coffee. It is bold. It's a little better than a breakfast blend, but it's a little bit lighter than a French roast. And you guys gave me such great feedback on the I poem. I speak to my spirit, I sing to my soul, I hum to my heart, I am made whole. So those cups are now here. They will be on the website along with the coffee as of this weekend. And so I look forward to you getting your cup in your hand. And let me also, and this one's a little bit different. I'm going to turn you back around to me for just a second and keep you with me. The thing I did differently with that particular cup, it does not have HBCU Cafe on the other side. So this particular cup, you can actually share the thought. You can have this thought for yourself, and you can share it with whomever is sitting across from you, across the room, across the table, across the river, whatever. But I wanted this particular cup to have the saying on both sides. So I want to thank you all for encouraging me to go on and put this out so that you can have it in your hand. I will let you know when it's available on other things such as t-shirts, maybe caps, but definitely on the t-shirts, hoodies, or whatever, because you guys gave me a whole gamut of things that you want to see this particular piece on. I think I may share with you that I love this particular piece because it's one of the few I could remember without reading. And so I love it for that reason, and it just kind of falls into place. It's a natural state of being when you read it, when you feel it. All right. So sis, I see your thumbs up because you were instrumental in me going forward with this as well. So thank you so much. So I really do think that is all for right now. It's been a great day. Remember for me, please press share. Go ahead and share this for me. That always helps with the algorithms. That's one thing. And if I don't go over the time, this will also be on Instagram, but definitely it will be on YouTube. So if you have someone you want to share this with, the videos that is not on Facebook, please feel free to send them the link from YouTube. You can look me up under Sharaledon D Brave, and all of the poems are there, all of the videos. And please go ahead and ask them to subscribe. And when you go there to send them the video, you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you will be notified every time I go online as far as with a YouTube video when it's been uploaded. All right. So, Kevin, thank you so much for that. My faith, my inner strength, all of that. I appreciate you. Freddie Jackson, my brother, thank you so much for being with me. I will say this. I'm excited because I've got 2 big projects that I want to complete by the end of this year. And because you guys followed me on the projects of the cups, the t-shirts, the coffee, and other things, I will be giving you more information. But this new venture I'm about to embark on, I'm excited about it. I'm a little bit more calm about it because it's going to take me being in a very calm place in order to unfold this the way I want to unfold it. So I look forward to seeing you all again on next week. I am going to close out with my dwelling place, and we'll see you guys on next week. My dwelling place. Father, you are my dwelling place, the sun rays upon my face, the wind against my back, the light between the cracks, the promise in time of storm that I'll never be left alone, the anointing upon my head, by grace and mercy I am led. You are my counselor, touching my eyelids with sleep. You are my very best friend, for my secrets you do keep. You are my way maker when mountains are all I see. You are the King of glory who sets my shackles free. When others try to trouble me as I continue to run this race, I shall keep on keeping on, for you are my dwelling place. And I just got to share just one more time. I've gotten feedback of how happy I always look when I'm reading this, and I do get happy reading this. It's rock solid in me. I love this piece. It's one of the, I think I may have shared with you that it was a piece that was written for Spirit Divine, the God in me, to touch me when I needed to be touched and taken care of in a deeper, more fulfilling way. I love this piece. And so, yes, I do get excited every time I read it. And I hope never to rush through the broadcast trying to get to this, just so that I can have the feeling that I have, the euphoria that comes along with my dwelling place. And do not forget, it is available in a 5x7 piece on the website. Order yours today. I will get it out the very next day, if not the same day. All right. Again, I am Sharaledon Brave. It's been great to be with you. I love you. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can try. The universe will not give you that much power that you cannot give or receive the love that I have for you. And until next week, Wednesday, take care, and we'll see you then. Bye now.